What's going on, guys? I'm the Zero Phase and welcome to part 1 of Fallout New Vegas, which is the very first series that I'm starting on my YouTube account. Now this is quite a long game, so I should have a lot of content to put on my channel over the next couple of months or so. This isn't my first time playing this through. I did play it before. I didn't make it too far because I am a pussy and I'm not wasteland fit. So we're gonna have some fun seeing me running. The reason why I'm playing this game is because it will give me a lot of content for the channel. And back when I first bought this game, I was more into getting gamer score and achievements, and I never really focused on the storyline. So for most of this cutscene, I will be quiet, and I will make the odd comment every now and then. I just want to get the gist of what's going on. If there's one thing I do remember about the game, it's that I despise the Caesar's Legion. They're assholes. As is this guy, as we're going to come to learn now in a second.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Okay, so what I can tell from the storyline so far is that basically we're just mainly going to be going after that guy who tried to kill us, as well as doing all the side missions along the way. Let's see how we go. And we are gaining consciousness.
You're awake.
Could do without the dizziness.
How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now.
Well, it's what I
Why don't you just
expected.
relax
I
a
got shot in
second?
the head.
Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
I think I'm staying neutral and just go with Shane because I am not one for picking out cool names. Not in the slightest.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked.
Is that an
for you,
insult?
But if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull
Did you get
all
the
bits
crayons?
of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Okay, so I'm going to make my character and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've decided what I want my character to look like and we're not really going to see him much anyway, so I'm just going to go right ahead with the game.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay, so this is where we get to choose our perks. That's a
So far.
odd looking joystick.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
I don't really want to touch it.
You'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Fuck it. Strength, no, we most likely will become over encumbered because I tend to take everything I can because I'm a greedy bastard. Endurance, nope. Charisma, yes. It's always good to have a bit of speech. We need as much brains as we can get. Shot in the head. And that's all she wrote.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? Just so bar.
The fuck?
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Target.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Crush.
Light.
Beam.
Mother.
Human shield.
Hmm.
Yeah, I really hope my mother doesn't watch
Sometimes when
this.
you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always.
Oh, take it
the
easy,
best
Doc. I'm a
thing.
nice person.
But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament.
So you're trying to say I'm an asshole?
Okay. Now I got a few statements.
Well,
I
you're
want
right,
you to
I
tell
am.
me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I strongly disagree with that.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Agree.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Well, I am a sexy bastard.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I am a genius, I'll have you know.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
That last statement was a lie. I am very stupid, so I strongly agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
What I see isn't on the list. So, chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
I'm too embarrassed to say.
Last one.
It looks like Carly from Epic Mealtime.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
None else to understand, Doc. I'm an asshole in the story. Okay, so we're gonna need guns, cause that's what we're gonna be using mainly. It's always good to have speech and science.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Yeah. Yeah, about that. I'm gonna choose Four Eyes. No, I am not. I'm gonna choose Good Natured and Trigger Discipline.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Okay, so where there is a doctor's place, there is medicine, and we are going to need a lot of it. Stimpaks. Because in literally every game I play, there's always a blood orgy. Not saying it always ends up benefiting me, but still. Take you, and taking you. Okay, need more medicine than that. Because we are going all out in this game. No more running. Yep. I don't know why I'm taking empty syringes, but okay. If I can sell it, it's worth having. Yoink.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
I have nothing more to say, thank you.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hardcore mode, no thank you. We are gonna die enough as it is. Ain't that a kick in the head? I'm gonna wear my swagging cap. No, I am not. Just stick that on before I do anything. I know how they use it. Perfect. Well, that's bright. Okay, so what's next? I think I'm gonna go talk to this thingy.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
All I want to know is who
Can't
killed
say
me.
that I'm familiar with
Well,
the rascals.
tempted.
Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Whatever, robot.
Happy trails!
My god, I haven't been here in ages. Mojave brings back some memories. Very, very awful memories. Which are mainly just memories of me being killed.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell
If
her
you
to.
tell her to, you will know all about it. Prim.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of survival.
I guess there's a thing or two I could show you.
I'm not quite ready to move on
Sounds
from
like
Good
you need all
Springs
the
yet.
help you can get after what they done to
Stick
you.
around for a bit.
Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Whoa, you're an easy catch. I'm gonna skip until I go back to talk to her, and I'll be back in a second.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Easy. Spoke too soon.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Well, if there's money, man.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Okay, so I guess while we're on this long, boring walk to wherever she wants to take me, I guess I should really explain my absence. Well, I am coming I'm quite busy in school and I'm coming quite close to my summer exams. And I need to start studying a lot because I will fail horribly otherwise. And another big piece of news that I wanted to explain also is that I recently got partnership with Freedom Network, and they have over 13,000 people, I believe, in their network. It's a no lock-in contract, so I can come and go as I wish, which is always a cool thing. I think it's a 60-40 ratio of the money I get made off my channel. And I think my videos have already started growing a good bit on my subscriber account, so that's always good to hear. Bitch, hurry up.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Yeah, sneaking just ain't my style. As I said, I'm gonna go in head on. Wrong idea. Well, that was easier than I expected.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
As I said, if there's money in it, I'll do it.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Okay. So, the most recent memory I had from Fallout New Vegas was it was something to do with a big Caesar's Legion camp, and I didn't do very well. It ended more horribly than goodly. And for Fallout 3, the most recent memory I have from that is I believe I blew up a small town full of nice people for a guy who was an asshole. But I suppose I can't say much. I'm the one that killed him for money, because I'm also an asshole. Okay, so I believe this game should probably last me a few weeks, maybe even longer than that. It is quite a long game. But that's all the better, because there will be much more content for you guys, which I hope you enjoy. Oh, there's some bitch being a tech. It's a very good time to have to reload. And I've also been reading a bit about Fallout 4. I've heard a bit about it. To my understanding, there is going to be, I believe it's set in Boston. So it should be quite cool. I'm not too sure about all full details of it, but I'm definitely going to play it when it comes out. Oh shit. Oh shit. The fuck? Cheyenne actually reminds me a lot of Dogmeat, which was my very first companion in Fallout 3. I miss Dogmeat. Stupid Deathclaw.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves.
That bitch deserved it.
Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Nope.
Okay, say no more. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay, so it is quite a bit back to the salon, or salon? Oh god, Shane learned English. It is quite a good bit back to the saloon, so I will be back in just a split second. And we are back at the Prospector's Saloon.
I'm done being
And I'm
nice.
guessing that's Trudy.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my
Don't even
friends
joke
and
like
we're burning
that.
this town. What do you want?
Oh look, a fellow asshole.
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
Well, this is my town now.
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
Okay, so you're ex-prisoners.
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
Well, I speech 20, so
Robbed
tell
some
me.
people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
So I'm basically looking in a mirror.
Let me get out of town before we talk.
What do I want to say to him? Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Well, maybe I think I could help with this.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
I guess it's up to me then.
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Alright,
I'll just get the mission done and over with.
be careful out there.
The only way is forward. Oh, I thought that was easy Pete. Wouldn't be so easy. Okay, so I guess he's held up in that gas station there. The attention to detail in this game is amazing, and I honestly cannot wait to see what they do with Fallout 4. I really do think that they're gonna have, like, I think that they're gonna push the barriers a lot to see what they've done since this game, because they have quite a good bit of time. Whoa, easy
That's
there.
close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
There is no need to be afraid.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to...
Did you know... Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Oh no, if only I knew someone who could help you.
My Caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll see what I can do.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
She owes me anyway. Helped her kill geckos. Sure, it's not the most important of tasks, but they're little bastards.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while
Fuck
longer?
no. Once I do this mission, I'm out.
Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer.
That is not what I was meant to click.
I'll be waiting.
Okay, so let's talk to Trudy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Well, I don't really think it's right.
I was planning on sitting this one out.
As I said, I'm
but
just
for
an asshole.
some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Okay.
Be careful out there.
Alright, so I don't really think we need too much stuff. I have a couple of stim packs, so I'm not going to talk to Dr. Mitchell. Chet's an asshole because I already spoke to him before and I remember what he's like. He's an even bigger asshole than me, surprisingly. So just talk to Ringo and get this shit started. Commence the blood orgy.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Is he asking for sex?
Alright, I'm ready. I hope.
Well, he better be, because there's like fucking 10 guys.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Let's go.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Okay, so I'm not going to make the same mistake as last time. I need to make sure that I'm fully equipped. Okay, so let's begin. Oh shit, I'm getting shut up. And fuck you. Got that badass line when I kill him right. Oh shit! Oh shit. Melee guys, melee guys. Run. Run. And I kill you. No kids, killing people gains karma. Wait, what? Alright, it's done. We have won the blood orgy. Where's Ringo?
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, we level up. It's always good to have bartering. Put that on 30, and speech we'll put up the rest of the way. Because talking can get us out of a lot of stuff. Whatever, retention. Okay, the only thing I want to do is find that guy Joe Cobb. I want his uniform. Not so tough now, are you? Magnums, bottle caps, magnum. I'll be taking you and you. Okay, I believe that is all that I need to do for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe. In the next video we're going to be going to Prim and commencing another blood orgy. Like my Facebook page, like my Twitters, follow me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.